Hi viewers, welcome to Spark and Crack IAS. Hi viewers, in this video I am going to provide most expected 1000 prelims MCQs part 5, 41 to 50. Question number 41. The Indian Constitution provides for representative parliamentary democracy. Which of the following is the defining feature of this system? Option A, bicameral legislature at the center. Option B, parliamentary supremacy over judiciary. Option C, executive is responsible to the legislature. Option D, president is the head of the state. The right answer is option C, executive is responsible to the legislature. The Indian Constitution provides for representative parliamentary democracy, under which the executive is responsible to the legislature for all its policies and actions. It is one of the most defining features of representative parliamentary democracy. Bicameral legislature is a feature of the federal system. India follows constitutional supremacy. President as a head of the state defines the republic feature. Question number 42. Consider the following pairs of leaders and location when they led 1857 revolt. Which pairs are correct? Leaders, location: Nana Sahib, Kanpur; Begum Hazrat Mahal, Jhansi; Bakht Khan, Delhi; Kunwar Singh, Bihar. Options are option A 1 and 4, option B 2 and 3, option C 1, 3 and 4, option D 2, 3 and 4. The right option is option C 1, 3 and 4. We are all very well know about Jhansi. So option 2 is eliminated here. So that 1, 3 and 4 are correct. During 1857 revolt, Nana Sahib led the revolt at Kanpur. General Bakht Khan and Kunwar Singh led the revolts from Delhi and Bihar respectively. Begum Hazrat Mahal led the revolt from Lucknow, not in Jhansi. Rani Lakshmi Bai led the revolt from Jhansi. Question number 43. Social democracy means a way of life which recognizes option A, liberty, equality, fraternity. Option B, egalitarianism, social capital and human development. Option C, secularism, socialism and liberty. Option D, liberalism, rule of law and rights. The right answer is option A, liberty, equality and fraternity. Social democracy means a way of life which recognizes liberty, equality, fraternity as the principles of life. Liberty cannot be divorced from equality and equality cannot be divorced from liberty, and both cannot be divorced from fraternity. Question number 44. A democratic government can best serve the people if option A, it is elected by the people. Option B, it is represented by all the sections of the society. Option C, it is a capitalist state. Option D, if it maintains a system of rights for its people. The right answer is option D, if it maintains a system of rights for its people. Although all the statements are features of a democratic government, the closest answer that explains the need for democracy is the concept of rights. Without equal rights and affirmative actions, a government cannot be democratic. Question number 45. Provincial or local representation in Indian Legislative Council was first introduced by option A, Charter Act of 1833, option B, Charter Act of 1853, option C, Indian Councils Act 1861, option D, Indian Councils Act 1892. The right answer is option B, Charter Act of 1853. The Charter Act of 1853 introduced for the first time local representation in the Indian Legislative Council. Of the 6 new legislative members of the Governor General's Council, 4 members were appointed by the local governments of Madras, Bombay, Bengal and Agra. Question number 46. Which of the following commissions were associated with female policies? J.S. Lyall Commission, Richard Strachey Commission, Anthony McDonald Commission. Option A 1 and 2, option B 2 and 3, option C 1 and 3, option D 1, 2 and 3. The right answer is option D 1, 2 and 3. Yes, all of the above commissions were appointed for famine policies. James Lyall Commission was appointed after the famine 1896 to 1897. He was ex-Lieutenant Governor of Punjab. Richard Strategic Commission was appointed in 1880 by Lord Lytton. Anthony McDonald Commission was appointed by Lord Curzon in 1901. Question number 47. Arrange the period of Governor Generals in chronologically. Number 1, Lord Hastings. Number 2, Lord Cornwallis. Number 3, Lord Bentinck. Number 4, Lord Dalhousie. Options are option A 1, 4, 3, 2, option B 1, 2, 3, 4, option C 2, 4, 3, 1, option D 2, 1, 3, 4. The right answer is option D 2, 1, 3, 4. Lord Cornwallis was the Governor General of Bengal during 1786 to 1793. Lord Hastings was the Governor General of Bengal during 1813 to 1823. Lord Bentinck was appointed as the Governor General of Bengal in 1828 and later became the first Governor General of India in 1833. He ruled during 1828 to 1825. Lord Dalhousie was the Governor General of India during 1848 to 1856. Question number 48. Bicameralism and direct elections were introduced by option A Government of India Act of 1990, option B Government of India Act of 1935, option C Indian Councils Act of 1909, option D none of the above. The right answer is option A Government of India Act of 1990. Government of India Act of 1919 introduced bicameralism and direct elections in the country for the first time. Thus, Indian Legislative Council was replaced by a bicameral legislature consisting of an upper house and a lower house. Majority of members of both the houses were chosen by direct election. Question number 49. Which of the following parts of Indian Constitution is referred to as the conscience of Indian Constitution? Option A Fundamental Duties, option B Fundamental Rights, option C National Emergency, option D Federalism. The right answer is option B Fundamental Rights. The section on fundamental rights and directive principles of state policy has often been referred to as the conscience of the Indian Constitution. Granville Austin has also described directive principles of state policy and fundamental rights as conscience of the Constitution. Question number 50. Consider the following events and arrange chronologically. Number 1, Portuguese arrived at Goa. Number 2, East India Company was founded. Number 3, Dutch founded their first factory. Options are option E 213, option B 123, option C 132, option D 231. The right answer is option B 123. Portuguese is considered as the first European power to come to India. Vasco da Gama was arrived at Calicut in May 1498. East India Company was founded in 16th century. In 1611, English started trading at Masulipattnam. Dutch founded their first factory at Masulipattnam in 1605. Hi viewers, thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, kindly like, comment, share and subscribe please.